Today we are going to talk about something that is on most people's mind right now. Every Bitcoin trader recently have been asking me, what feels like every Bitcoin trader recently at least, has been asking me about the golden cross and what this is going to mean for the Bitcoin price. So we are going to talk about this incoming Bitcoin golden cross, what this means, what to expect, and what has the Bitcoin Golden Cross done previously? And that can give us a clue as to what it is going to do this time as well. So we're going to talk about that. If you're holding Bitcoin or any crypto, you will want to watch this video, of course. We're talking about Bitcoin on shorter time frames as well, and we're talking about some macro stuff. So welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. And let's begin with Bitcoin on shorter time frames here before we talk about the golden cross and what to expect here. So you can see that if we just take away this ridiculous candle here, we continue to trend down, we continue to make lower lows and lower highs, and it seems like this nice little pump, considered, this is not going to bring me any more confidence until we, break the $47,000 level, or at least break the previous high, which is actually, well, it's at the same level. So the previous swing high here, this high is actually at the same level as the orange line, because this was the resistance that actually pushed down the price. So the first stop is to break $47,000, and Bitcoin is not looking super strong right now, although we do have a couple of green candles. I will not celebrate until we are above 47,000. Now, long term, Bitcoin is going to do really well. Midterm, I do believe Bitcoin is going to do really well as well. But I do believe that there's a high probability that we are going to come down to the $42,000 level and basically test this level, propel from this level and then to the upside, make new all-time highs eventually. So I'm bullish on Bitcoin, but short term we need to pay attention to this, and Bitcoin looks likely to reach this level rather quick here. One thing I want to show you also is the moving averages on the 4-hourly time frame. You can see that the 50-period moving average, which is the orange line here, is sloping down. And this is also going to push down the Bitcoin price, because as this is going to continue to slope down here, well, this is also going to then eventually meet the Bitcoin price. And then either we have to break this to the upside, or we are going to, get dragged down by the moving average. You already know about this. This is something we were talking about when Bitcoin was at $30,000 as well. Because, when the moving average is sloping down, you have to break it to the upside in order to not become, pushed down by the price. Now, I want to talk about the golden cross. So we're on the daily time frame. What is the golden cross? Well, that is when the 50-day moving average, which is the yellow line on this chart, crosses the 200-day moving average, which is the red one. And you can see that we haven't had the cross yet. But we are very close to getting it. So I think it's a it's almost certain right now that we are going to get that cross. And what does this mean for Bitcoin? Well, this is making a lot of people really bullish on Bitcoin right now. But let's go through history and see what the golden cross has done previously. So let's go to the inception of the Bitcoin price and see if we can try to figure out what to expect here. And well, you can see that, we had the first, and actually the death cross is when the 50-day moving average crosses from the upside through it to the downside. So this would be a death cross when you cross it from the upside. So the yellow one crosses, when you cross it from below the 200-day moving average. So the yellow one crosses the red one from the downside to the upside. That's a golden cross. When it crosses from the upside down into the downside, that's a death cross. So we had the first death cross right here. We did go down. Now we did have a golden cross right here in 2012. And from that cross, we did see a massive bull run here. We were at $5 here, and you can just see how this goes up here. It goes up until the peak here at $1,300, where we started to go down. We actually did have a death cross right here when the yellow one crosses it from the upside through it and then continues to the downside. Now, one thing, and this is really, really important because this needs to be said. Although we did see the def cross right here, well, this did not mean that this was a, sell everything you've got. In fact, the moving averages here, these are lagging indicators. What this tells us is basically what has already happened. So when you do get the def cross, you can see that we had already gone down from 1,300 all the way down to, $560 here. So we had gone down by 55% already. And from the def cross, yes, we did go down an additional. So if you look at this, we did have the def cross right here, and it was on this candle. We did go down an additional 20%. But I mean, if you sold right here and you were waiting for the, let's say you were waiting for the golden cross, well, if you were selling here and then buying up here as we got the golden cross, you would actually make a very bad trade, because you're selling at 450 and you're buying at $600. And as a very strange coincidence as well, this did not even pan out. This golden cross right here in 2014, well, this rolled over and we started to go down even lower. So that would have been a horrendous trade, an absolutely disastrous trade to sell right here at 400. Not only did you did lose out on the gains from this level up until the golden cross here at 600. Also, if you bought even more here at 600, you saw this big drop from $600 down to $200. So not a good trade at all. Even if you get in here at $600 and you hold it until you do get this def cross here, so you get out right here, you're still getting out at a loss, because this was at $477. So let's continue. So we do have a prolonged bear market, and you get a golden cross again right here. This was in 2015. So that was when Bitcoin was at 274. You do get a nice little 10% pump until we start to roll over. We do get a massive dump here, and then eventually also the def cross right here. So we do get the def cross, Bitcoin price goes sideways, and then a golden cross. This was actually a nice trade. Golden cross at $280 again, and then we go up to $500. That was an 80% pump. It continues, and it continues. And you actually ride this all the way up to $20,000. So one thing we can see so far is that the golden cross does not always, like if you only buy as soon as we get a golden cross, 2 times you would have made insane gains. Like right here from $5 up to, what is that, 1,300. That's a 30,000% gain. And then you have a couple of hit and misses. And then you have the second one right here, where if you bought during this golden cross right here, you're making 8,000%. So, sometimes they do not pan out, but when they do pan out, what we can look from the data right here, you do get nice, significant pumps to the upside when they actually do pan out. But then we continue here. We're in 2018 now. You do get a def cross, and we continue. We go to the big bear market. You do have a golden cross right here at $4,400, and we see a nice pump by 200% up to $14,000. Okay, so then we go down. We have another def cross right here. We have and this is an interesting one. This is the Corona dump. Just before the Corona dump, we did have a golden cross. But as you know, I think that the Corona dump, this was a meltdown in the whole world. This had nothing to do with Bitcoin. And I think that if we did not see a disaster in the whole world, Bitcoin would not have this big dump down to $3,800 here. So this took place during a couple of days only. So remember that. This golden cross would most likely have been a good buying opportunity, because I think that if you take away this price action, this big Corona dump, I still think that we would have a similar price appreciation as we had during 2020 and 2021. And then in case you did have that, that would be a 600%. So again, when the golden crosses actually do pan out, here again, you did get a 600% gain. So that leaves us with the golden cross that's approaching right now. Should you bet the farm right here? Definitely not. This is a lagging indicator. We have seen by the data right now that it can be hit or miss, but when they actually do work out, you usually do have very nice gains. So that's completely in line with what we've been talking about. As you know, I do expect us to pump hard during the next couple of months. So yeah, we will see about that, guys. But don't bet the farm. Remember, it's a lagging indicator, and the whales, they are trying to manipulate you. They are trying to get you to take bad decisions. So if you get all in right here, well, maybe the whales are going to do something like they did yesterday, manipulating the market and, wrecking you in the process. So what do you think? Let me know down in the comments section. And if you want to start trading yourself, you're able to get $1,200 over on Femex, $2,200 over on C-Trade. So make sure to take advantage of this. And also, if you want to get the best trading tool out there, you're getting the Lux Algo here for 20% discount, so make sure to take advantage of that. Other than that, I'm leaving a link down in the description. Can we get the Prime XBT YouTube channel above 500 subscribers? I am going to do a giveaway on in collaboration with Prime XBT over on Twitter, so make sure to follow me on Twitter if you're not doing it already. And I will leave the link here in the description. Make sure to follow the Prime XBT Academy. They're talking about trading, they're talking about the markets, and of course about their exchange as well. If we're able to get 500 people to subscribe to the Prime XBT YouTube channel, we're doing a giveaway on my Twitter. So if you want to get some free money, make sure to take advantage of this opportunity as well and subscribe to Prime XBT, link in the description. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And by the way, you will not want to miss the video I'm posting later today. We're going to talk about how much Cardano do you need to retire. Yes, I know a lot of people on my channel are holding Cardano. This is going to be an interesting video for you. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and activate the bell. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.